Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Universal Coordinate. Tonight, I'm doing a video on why girls wait at the finish line. If you don't know what that means, I'm sure this video will enlighten you somewhat about the nature and behaviour of women in our modern society today. So, first thing first, my belief of why women wait at the finish line rather than going through the process of, let's say, you meet a woman, you're not really rich, you're not really poor, you're just sort of run-of-the-mill middle class kind of person. You hook up with a chick, you start to build a life together, you go through the process of buying a house and then renovating the house and then I don't know, maybe selling the house for profit and then starting again and buying another one. Look, I don't think in this day and age that girls want to go through that process whatsoever. They'd rather just, well, for starters, I think all girls these days think they're either an 8, 9 or 10. Now, some of them are far from it and some of them may be close to it. But irrespective, there's a thing called a Pareto principle, which is an 80-20 rule, where 80% of the women are chasing the top 20% of men. Now, I believe that used to be a thing, the Pareto principle, but in our modern society, I'm leaning towards the more 95-5 rule, where 95% of the women are actively after the top 5% of men. And why they're after that top 5% instead of the other 95% is that top 5% of men have got something going for them. They've got, they're 6 foot tall, they're six-figure income earners, they've got a six-pack, and they're probably, they want guys with 6 inches down below too. So when they're on dating sites or when you're out at bars or nightclubs, they're looking for the guys with the Mercedes-Benz key ring. They're after guys who have their own house, their own car that's established, that's got social proof. It's so much easier to just wait there for the guy to come through and pick them up and go on their merry way with life than go through buying and selling houses, going through financial ups and downs where there's no security. It's just the way it is. It's just how I've seen it. I've gone on dates. I've gone on plenty of dates in my life, and a lot of the times I've asked the women, "Can I ask you, if it didn't work out, what made you choose that partner 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago," whatever the scenario was? And more often than not, that woman, although these women out here will actually look at you and say, well, nothing better came along. Now, I was disgraced when I heard this for the first time, and by the third or fourth time I heard it, well, it was run of the mill. I'm not putting, there are women out there who don't do this, but I'm talking about the ones that do and why they do it. Hypergamy is rampant in our society. And if you don't know what hypergamy is, it's women who are with someone, they say they love them, they go through a process till the bigger, better deal comes along, and then their default words are, "Oh, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. I'm so sorry." And the next minute, she's with another dude who earns more than you, or has a better car than you, or is better looking than you, or whatever. They're always after something better. They're never settled. And that's why girls would rather wait at the finish line for a man to cross the line with all the credentials ticked, the money's ticked, the housing's ticked, and not necessarily does she care that he's married or with another partner. She just believes if she can have sex with him, she's got him in the bag, and it's goodbye to your sorry ass sitting there watching 8 or 9 years of your life go down the drain because a woman has met someone who she believes is better than you in some shape or form. So she thinks she's doing better. She'll leave you in a heartbeat, but she doesn't really know whether she's doing better till she sort of, it's called monkey branching. She won't let go of you till she knows 100% that this guy has more social proof, has more financials, got a better job in a better field. And that's what happens. They don't want to wait anymore. They don't want to go through the process. And by and large, when they do go through the process with you, because it happened to me, I went through a 7-year process with my ex-partner. They go through, and I've heard this story 100 times from 100 different men. They go through the process with you. Like for me, it was buying a house. It was renovating that house, like from top to bottom. And when it was 99% done, she hates you for taking her through that process for all those years. She then turns around and leaves you anyway and takes 7/8 of all the effort and money that you've put into it. So she just walks away with cash and prizes. She doesn't care. The law doesn't care. The law has no regard for men. It's all on the woman's side, and it's on the woman's side for a few reasons. One, a woman is always the responsibility of someone. If not her dad, her husband, and if not her husband, the government. And the government do not want to pay maintenance or cash and prizes to that woman. So when it goes to court, rather than the state paying, well, you're the scapegoat that has to hand over more than half your shit on 99.9% of the time. You're going to be the one handing over all your shit. Even though she believes she's moved on and bigger to better, she's trying to clean you out on the way out. And guys, that's why you really need to pay attention with women and their behavior. And look, don't take my word for it. Go and do the research. Go and do research on hypergamy. Go find out the term monkey branching. Like this is a common thread amongst our society. It's happening over and over and over and over again. And it will keep happening till guys actually wake up, smell the roses, and really actually see what's going on in front of them. I've seen it. I've seen guys break down. I've seen old men, grey hair divorces, and men are left destitute with nothing left. They've worked their whole lives as CEOs, CFOs, and they've got nothing left. They've been squeezed dry. So for me, I'm really aware of my surroundings, and I'm really aware of the nature of women today. And I don't want to be someone who crosses the finish line and there's a girl waiting there that thinks that it's going to be an easy life for the next 10 years with me. It's just not right. So look, guys, I hope this has been some good information for you. I hope I've explained it correctly. And if you enjoyed the video in any way, I'd really like you to, press the like button or subscribe if you're interested. And I hope I catch you guys in the next video. Cheers. Bye.